Does the world feel loud? Overwhelming? Your notifications are a constant flood. The pressure to keep up, to know everything, to be everything, it never stops. But what if the answer isn't to add more noise, but to tune into an ancient quiet? What if the tools to fortify your spirit have been right here, hiding in plain sight, for millennia? I believe that inside each of us, there's a deep, unshakable center of peace. The real challenge of our time is simply finding our way back to it. For me, that path has been illuminated by the quiet wisdom of the earth, especially through two of its most sacred plant allies. In this video, we're not just talking about nice smells. We're going to dig into ancient botanical wisdom and transform it into simple, daily rituals. We're going to explore how we can use the aromatic power of two incredible plants, lavender and frankincense, to fortify our spirits against the chaos of a fractured world. This is about using our physical senses to connect to a real, tangible sense of tranquility. The fractured world problem. Let's be honest about what it feels like to be alive right now. We are drowning in information but starving for wisdom. We're more digitally connected than ever, yet many of us feel profoundly disconnected, from ourselves, from each other, and from the natural world. This constant, low-grade state of emergency, this feeling of being pulled in a million directions at once, creates a kind of spiritual friction. It can leave us feeling anxious, adrift, and untethered, like a ship tossed on a chaotic sea with no anchor. This feeling is not a personal failure, it's a symptom of the world we inhabit. But we are not powerless. The solution isn't to escape the world, but to build an inner sanctuary so strong that the outside chaos cannot breach its walls. And we can do that by turning to practices that have grounded human beings for thousands of years. Introducing our first ally, lavender, the spirit of calm. Our first ally is one you probably know, but perhaps not like this: lavender. Its very name hints at its power, tracing back to the Latin word, lavare, meaning to wash. And while the Romans used it for physical cleansing in their famous baths, over time, that idea of washing took on a deeper, more spiritual meaning. In medieval Europe, folklore tells of people hanging dried lavender over their doors to ward off sickness and negative energy. It was tucked under pillows to invite peaceful dreams and guard against nightmares. And in many modern spiritual practices, lavender's purple hue is associated with the crown chakra, the energy center of spiritual connection and higher consciousness. While these uses are rooted in tradition, modern science is beginning to understand their power. A growing body of research, including several systematic reviews, has explored lavender aromatherapy for anxiety. Multiple studies have found that lavender aromatherapy had positive effects on reducing self-reported anxiety scores, with some studies also showing reductions in physiological stress markers. While it's no substitute for clinical care, it suggests our ancestors were truly onto something profound. When we inhale the scent of lavender, we connect to a long lineage of calm, a tradition of spiritual and emotional cleansing that is just as relevant today as it was 1,000 years ago. Introducing our second ally, frankincense, the bridge to the divine. Our second ally is frankincense, a sacred resin that has been revered for more than 5,000 years. Harvested from the boswellia tree, its milky tears were burned in temples and sacred sites across the ancient world, from Egypt to Greece and Rome. It was one of the most valuable commodities of its time, sometimes spoken of in the same breath as gold. In ancient Egypt, the fragrant smoke was believed to honor the gods and was used in embalming rituals as a symbol of purification and preservation. Vast quantities of this precious resin were shipped along the Frankincense Trail for religious ceremonies. In many spiritual traditions, the aroma of frankincense is seen as a bridge between the earthly and the divine. Its grounding, woody, and slightly citrusy scent is believed to cleanse a space, deepen meditation, and elevate the spiritual atmosphere. If lavender is the spirit of calm that soothes our emotional waters, frankincense is the anchor that connects us to the deep, unshakable earth and the vast, open sky. It stills the mind, centers the spirit, and reminds us of our connection to something ancient and sacred. The ritual of fortification, daily practices for inner peace. Knowing the history is one thing, living the practice is another. So, let's move from the what to the how. Here are 3 simple rituals you can weave into your day to build your inner sanctuary. But first, a quick and important note. Essential oils are powerful and concentrated, so they must be handled with respect. They should always be diluted before applying to your skin, and it's smart to do a small patch test to ensure you don't have sensitivity. 1. The morning ritual. Anointing with an energy protection blend. Before you start your day, take 2 minutes to create an energetic shield. For this, we'll make a simple roller blend. In a 10 ml roller bottle, combine 2 drops of frankincense essential oil and 2 drops of lavender essential oil. This creates a gentle, safe dilution of about 2%. Fill the rest of the bottle with a carrier oil, like jojoba or sweet almond oil. Close the bottle and gently roll it between your hands to mix. Now, set an intention. It can be as simple as, I am centered and protected, or, I will move through my day with grace. Apply the roller to your pulse points, your wrists, behind your ears, and your temples. As you apply it, breathe in deeply and repeat your intention. This small act is a powerful way to declare that you are starting your day from a place of centered strength. 2. The midday ritual, a steam inhalation for a mental reset. When the weight of the day starts to feel heavy, you can hit the pause button with a quick aromatic reset. Boil some water and carefully pour it into a heatproof bowl. Add no more than 1-2 drops of lavender or frankincense oil. Drape a towel over your head, close your eyes, and lean over the bowl, inhaling the steam for about 5 minutes. This simple practice uses warmth and aroma to help clear your head, soothe your breathing, and give you a moment of quiet retreat. It's a mini escape from the day's chaos that lets you find your balance and return with a clearer mind. 3. The evening ritual, a bath of release. At the end of the day, a ritual bath can be a profound way to symbolically wash away stress. It's crucial to never pour essential oils directly into the bathwater, as they won't mix and can irritate your skin. Instead, first mix 5 to 10 drops of lavender oil into a tablespoon of a carrier, like full-fat milk, honey, or jojoba oil. This helps the essential oil disperse safely. Alternatively, mix the oils into a cup of Epsom or sea salt, and then add the salt to your bath. As you soak in the warm, fragrant water, visualize the stresses and worries of the day dissolving into the water. When you drain the tub, say a simple intention out loud. I release what is not mine to carry. This turns a simple bath into a powerful act of letting go, preparing you for a night of deep, restorative rest. The transformation, living a fortified life. When you start weaving these small, intentional acts into your daily life, something begins to shift. These aren't just self-care tasks to check off a list, they are small promises you make to yourself. They become anchors in your day. The scent on your wrists during a stressful meeting becomes a quiet reminder of your morning's intention. The evening bath becomes a sacred boundary between the world's demands and your own peace. Slowly but surely, you begin to build that internal sanctuary. You start to feel less reactive to the chaos outside because you are consistently nurturing your calm inside. This is the transformation, moving from feeling fractured and overwhelmed to feeling fortified, centered, and deeply connected to a source of peace that lives within you. You are reclaiming your calm, one drop and one breath at a time. Advanced spiritual applications. For those who want to go deeper, these oils can be woven into other spiritual practices. You can try a practice known as candle dressing. Anoint a plain candle with a single drop of frankincense or lavender oil before you light it for meditation or prayer. In some folk traditions, rubbing the oil from the bottom of the candle to the top is believed to draw energy toward you, while rubbing from the top down is for releasing energy. You can also create a simple energy cleansing spray. In a small spray bottle, mix a few drops of lavender oil with distilled water and a small splash of a natural emulsifier like witch hazel. Since this blend uses water and no preservatives, it's best to make it in small batches and use it within a week. Some people use this to lightly mist their sacred spaces, crystals, or tarot cards with the intention of clearing stagnant energy. These are all ritual practices, ways of using scent and intention to deepen your personal spiritual life. These rituals are just a starting point. Your own journey with these amazing plant allies will be unique. I would love to hear about your experiences. What are your favorite rituals for finding calm in this crazy world? Share your thoughts and practices in the comments below. We all learn and grow when we share our wisdom. And if this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content on finding modern peace through ancient wisdom. The world will continue to be loud. The chaos probably isn't going anywhere. But you do not have to let it become your inner reality. By using the timeless wisdom of lavender and frankincense, you can create small, sacred pauses in your day. You can build an unshakable internal sanctuary, a place of deep peace that is always available to you. You have everything you need to fortify your spirit and find your way back to that divine tranquility.